their target, a cluster of anomalies, sharp corners in a place nature only makes curves.
Their eyes and hands for the journey into the abyss, the submersible Prometheus.
The pilot's final inspection was tactile. Instruments could lie, her hands would not.
With a heavy metallic thunk, the hatch sealed. They were now a world apart. The craft breached the interface, and the world of light was left behind. Darkness enveloped them, a blackness more complete than any terrestrial night.
At 400 meters, life revealed itself in flashes. Ghosts in the void. They passed into the midnight zone. Here, light was a tool for hunting or for hiding.
At 3,500 meters, they drifted through marine snow, the eternal fallout of the upper ocean.
4 kilometers down. The pressure outside, 6,000 pounds per square inch.
They had arrived. The search could begin.
The pilot initiated a grid search. They moved at half a knot, instruments probing the silence.
There, the first chest. Its geometric shape was starkly, undeniably artificial.
They found them, as the survey predicted. A silent congregation on the seafloor.
The fifth chest was hidden, shielded by the wreckage of its own ship. They chose the fifth. Its integrity offered the best chance of survival for the journey up. The mission specialist began, clearing centuries of debris with a robot's delicate touch.
Each movement was amplified by the water's resistance. Each task, a lesson in patience.
Threading the recovery strap beneath the chest was an act of faith in feel and engineering.
With both straps in place, the most delicate connection began.
The cold water sapped dexterity from every system. Human fingers would have struggled.
From the world above, the lift cable descended, their gossamer thread to the surface.
Final connection secured. The artifact hung suspended between two worlds.
The pilot signaled topside. After hours on the bottom, the recovery could begin.
With a final surrender, the seabed released its prize.
They followed their cargo upward, leaving the abyssal plain behind forever. Their ascent was marked by living fireworks. a celebration in the deep.
The titanium sphere expanded, groaning in reverse as the colossal pressure relented.
Light returned. A blue, luminous medium, then the shimmering ceiling of the surface.
On the surface, the final transfer began. From ocean to air.
After centuries of darkness, the chest breached the interface once more.
Its true state was revealed. Time and the sea had been unkind to its container.
They cleaned with reverence, revealing the hand of a carpenter 3 centuries dead.
The moment of truth. Would it hold, or would it crumble to dust?
A crack. Then the scent of age and seawater and something else. Gold.
A piece of 8. Struck for a king, lost to the sea, now held in a living hand.
The methodical work began, cataloging a king's ransom, 1 coin at a time. Beneath the silver, the gold, 8 escudo pieces, the currency of empires.
Personal treasures emerged. Pouches marked with the initials of merchants long forgotten.
And faith. A devotional piece, crafted with a master's hand, carried for protection.
The foundation of it all. Raw silver, stamped and taxed, the lifeblood of a colonial empire.
3 hours later, the chest was empty. Its secrets now laid bare under artificial suns.
Now began the fight for preservation, a race against time and chemistry.
Near midnight, with the work done, only 5 remained on the deck.
The pilot remembered the pressure, the darkness, the delicate dance with the manipulator.
The specialist remembered the resistance of the water, the fumbling of the gripper with a simple pin.
The director thought of contingencies that remained unused, of a plan executed to the letter.
The deck boss thought of his team. Each person performing their role without a wasted motion.
The captain thought of his ship, a steadfast island in an uncaring sea.
In that silence, they shared the unspoken truth. They had done it. They had reached into the deep.
The treasure would face labs, lawyers, and historians. But that was for the future.
For now, on a silent ship in a vast ocean, a mystery had been solved.
With dawn came departure. The sea held no more secrets for them here.
We mark it, we protect it. It's an archaeological site now, not just a salvage target.
News traveled fast across the ocean. Their discovery was no longer their own secret. We filed our claim. The legal process begins. Our job is to secure the artifacts and document everything.
Preservation became security. Each artifact was logged, sealed, and locked away.
The human stories emerged in the details. A masterpiece meant for devotion, not for the deep. The chest itself needed the most care. A years-long journey to stabilize its betrayed structure.
The memories of the deep don't fade like other memories. They settle in your bones. Their evidence shot into the sky, a digital courier to the world of courts and museums. In the data, always another question. What else did that wreck leave behind? The routine returned. The mundane tasks that make the extraordinary possible. The weight of responsibility never left the captain. The treasure was now his charge.
Landfall. The world they'd left behind now waited to receive them, and their cargo.
Their return was not to fanfare, but to tighten security and legal protocols. The first of many meetings. Where history and law intersect, conversation is currency.
Her partner in the deep was now a piece of cargo. Its work done.
The anomaly.
Spoken plans tower here. For them, the mission was over. But the story of what they found was just beginning.
In a sterile room, the sea's gifts were unwrapped once more, this time for science.
Mexico City Mint, 1715.
The fleet year.
The fleet year.
This confirms the association.
It's not another chest. The density is wrong. It could be structural, or it could be something personal.
The success of the Silent Hole birthed a new era. A vessel built for the next generation of discovery.
All right, team, this is our primary deployment zone. The Abyssal Seeker's moonpool system is fully operational. We anticipate first splash in approximately T-minus 30 minutes.
The anomaly haunted him, buried deeper, alone. It didn't match the chest's signature.
The hull groaned under the mounting pressure, a sound that never failed to provoke instinctive unease. They passed into the midnight zone. Here, light was a tool for hunting or for hiding.
At 3,500 meters, they drifted through marine snow. The eternal fallout of the upper ocean.
4 kilometers down. The pressure outside, 6,000 pounds per square inch.
They had arrived. The search could begin on this plain of profound desolation.
The pilot initiated a grid search. They moved at half a knot, instruments probing the silence. The first chest. Its geometric shape was starkly, undeniably artificial. They found them, as the survey predicted. A silent congregation on the seafloor.
The fifth chest was hidden, shielded by the wreckage of its own ship.
They chose the fifth. Its integrity offered the best chance of survival for the journey up. The mission specialist began, clearing centuries of debris with a robot's delicate touch.
Each movement was amplified by the water's resistance. Each task, a lesson in patience. Threading the recovery strap beneath the chest was an act of faith in feel and engineering. With both straps in place, the most delicate connection began.